Great game.
Hey, coach.
Huddle up. Lots to go over before we get started in this playoff run. Let's get going. We're gonna get a lot of shots today. I'm looking to get our shooting percentages back up in the next game. Today we're gonna focus on putting the ball in the basket. Okay, let's get to it.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Get to it. Watch out! Hey, yo, right here.
Just like that.
That's you all day, man. That's all you do. Way to get that rebound, James.
Let's go.
That's automatic. Hey, stop that! I'm gonna keep beating you. Watch.
Hey, keep it going.
Good snatch, James. Drop it like it's hot.
Now we're rolling.
Good bucket, LeBron.
One more.
Let's go! There we go. Okay, let's move on to the next drill.
Help me out. Don't let him shoot that!
Hey, he's ball up.
Oh, right here!
Way to grab it!
Put it back in! That's all you!
Hey, hit me up. Great practice today. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
go.
So the Lakers win the tip. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played along rebounding.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Van Vliet. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And the pass to Olsen. LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Shoots over Van Vliet. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Westbrook.
You know, you see some guys, and they might panic a little bit in that situation, but with LeBron, rarely happens. I mean, he knows exactly how much time he's got to get the shot away.
Now, here's Siakam. This game he had 12. Over Howard. Siakam's shot is off. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now, here's Siakam. A good portion of the scoring has come from him.
Legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Here's lights out. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Olsen.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Dragic. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. James outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Okay, well, let's from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Here's lights out, covered by Van Vliet. Westbrook gets a screen from Olsen, and it's Westbrook missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And it's Dragic off the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but
Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all.
And Goran Dragic drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
James against Anunoby. Passes to Olsen. James gets the screen from Olsen. And a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Raptors moving the ball around, and it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
I like that.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now, here's Siakam. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Westbrook against Dragic. Pass to Van Vliet. Releases. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Fires the three, and he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Olsen.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back,
Van Vliet looking around. Dragic against Westbrook. For three, Siakam. And James pulls it down.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Dragic. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
James finds Howard. Here's LeBron. He's guarded by Anunoby. And they double up James. For three, Westbrook. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 10-point game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
As a screener in the pick and roll, your job's easy. When Dragic is running it, just set a solid screen and let him do the rest. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Siakam inside. James covering. LeBron with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming, gets there to swat it down.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Kem Birch. Barnes comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Goran Dragic.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, the dog days of the year, winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Lopez, he's checked in for Davis. DeAndre Jordan comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And
Defense wins championship.
let's touch it last.
Nice disruption.
Now off the inbound. And Van Vliet lays it in. And that's now 10 points for Fred Van Vliet.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Barnes. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. This one for three, and good. The point shot good from Olsen. Lights Out's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. Barnes against Jordan. Barnes can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 13. Anthony down low, covered by Van Vliet. And that one's good, Anthony.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Raptors trail by 15. Here's Trent. And he gets the whistle. 2 for... Team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Now here's Anthony. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Barnes can't get it to go.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court. Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now, here's Achua. Here's Trent. And again, no good by Toronto.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
They get the rebound. Jordan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one is good. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The drive by Barnes. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run, and the basket is good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And Nunn has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They have a 19-point lead. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Olsen. Barnes against Anthony. 18 feet out. The Lakers with the rebound.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And another three for the Lakers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Achua. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
And the
Whole squad is on fire! Shoot! Shoot!
now the pass to Nunn. Inside. Shot's good from Olsen. Lights out's got 18 points.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers rolling along with it. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Russell Westbrook out there with lights out. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, the Lakers possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Suns was outstanding. He scored 53 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's James. Shoots over Anunoby. And Boucher sends it back. And it's Trent in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And here's Dragic following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Dragic against Westbrook. Boucher sets a screen for Dragic. Over Westbrook. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Dragic can finish with ease if he gets to the bucket. So when his mid-range jumper is falling, the D doesn't know what to do with it.
Anthony off a pick from Olsen. Oh, that's blocked. Anthony against Dragic. Anunoby has the open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Anunoby's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Olsen. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Anthony, the pass to Olsen. And they double up Davis. Outside Westbrook from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Trent passes to Boucher. Dragic kicks to Trent. Pass to Birch. Outside Dragic. Pass to Anunoby. He's looking for Birch and finds him. There's Dragic with the 3. Rebound by Anthony.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Anthony Davis. Can't hit from 12. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. LeBron gets the screen from Olsen. James kicks to Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Trent, and again, no good by Toronto. Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. It's good. Westbrook's got 13 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Trent passes to Dragic. Back to Trent. Anunoby kicks to Dragic. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Anunoby. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
You know, Khem Birch started his career in the D-League. He was undrafted in 2015. The D-League is now called the G-League, but he played for Sioux Falls. He's a Canada native and was named an All-Star in that developmental league. Keep doing what you...
On the free throw, no good. After one season in the U.S., Birch Clark would go to Turkey and then Greece for 2 years, eventually working his way back to the U.S.
And Kevin, how did that work out for him? Quite nicely. Khem grabbed the final roster spot on the Magic out of training camp in 2017. Another G-League success story is Birch. Not to mention, he's just the latest in a wave of Canadian-born players to show their worth in the NBA. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Anthony drawing the double team, and the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Dragic. Good D by Lopez.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Olsen. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they should keep getting it to Dragic. The way he's playing right now, he is in a zone.
Russell Westbrook has been leading it. And it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Siakam is out there with Khem Birch, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. The shot's good from Olsen.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Van Vliet with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Van Vliet attacking. Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Knocks down the three ball. Van Vliet's got 13.
And you have to appreciate confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Davis gets the screen from Olsen. The 8-footer, and Davis puts it in. 8 points for him.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Dragic against Howard. Van Vliet wide open. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter. Olsen passes to James. Here's lights out. Davis in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Dragic. Misses off the left iron. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. LeBron passes to Olsen. Back to LeBron. And there's the drive. Van Vliet outside. The pass to Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Knocked loose. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Westbrook. And it's good for 2. Westbrook's got 20 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. LeBron gets the screen from Olsen. Misses the wing 3. Siakam deciding where to go with it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. 6 to shoot. Here's Dragic. Here's Birch. And goaltending is going to be the call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
All right, ref. Good call.
See teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
He kicks to Dragic. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Dragic. Toronto working the ball around now. Boucher with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Dragic. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
James. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Jordan, he's checked in. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Birch kicks to Anunoby. And the 3 ball is good. Anunoby's got 8.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Olsen. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint, here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Dragic finds Birch. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Olsen. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The feed now to LeBron. Stolen. Westbrook against Dragic. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby in the corner. And the three off target. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's lights out. Covered by Van Vliet. Olsen passes to James. Drills it from outside. 12 points for him.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
He had a nice open look right there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
James with it, picked up by Van Vliet.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest.
Ref knows what's up. That's a foul.
73% when he gets to the line.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony comes in for Jordan. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. James dishes to Carmelo. Olsen passes to LeBron. On the wing, James. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
You're making it too easy.
Toronto's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Olsen passes to James. James gets the screen from Olsen. Trying to get open is Davis. It's hauled in by Achua.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. The shot's good from Achua.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
High post, Davis. Pass to Nunn. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Olsen. It's good from long range. Lights out's got 28.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Forward hands, too.
Robin Lopez is checked in for the Lakers. The Raptors also with a sub. Flynn's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Anthony off a pick from Olsen. From the baseline. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Boucher passes to Trent. Kicks it to Barnes. That three off the mark. LA has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Anthony, the pass to Olsen. Nunn against Flynn. And here's Anthony for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Flynn kicks to Trent. Boucher the screen. They grab their own miss. And Davis sends it back. Lets it go with a three. No good from Olsen. Toronto's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Now, here's Trent, defended by none. The kick out to Barnes. Boucher passes to Barnes. Yep, that one goes. 8 points for Scotty Barnes. The Lakers shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Anthony in the corner. There's the pass to Olsen. Outside Anthony. Outside Davis. Passes it to Olsen. Beyond the arc. And Anthony Davis with a three. Davis has got 13 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Shots good by Anthony.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Barnes looking around. Over Anthony. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles. Dwight Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Rajon Rondo. Howard is out there with Monk. Then there's lights out, and it's Jordan manning the middle. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Olsen. 5 to shoot. Here's Trent.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Right side, Rondo. Feeds it to Howard. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Anunoby. Monk for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Monk. Monk off the pick from Olsen. Here he goes. The shot by Monk is no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Olsen passes to Monk. Here's lights out. Defended by Trent. Fades. And that basket is in there from Olsen. Lights out's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Olsen. That one falls.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's lights out, covered by Siakam. The tray, kept alive, tries again, and Howard with the lay-in.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
Here's Van Vliet. That one off the back iron and out. LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. No good from Olsen. The Raptors shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
2 shots.
It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and override the price you paid for your ticket.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Achua finds Dragic. And here is Van. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Van Vliet's got 18 points now here in the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Count that one.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The pass to Olsen. Outside Jordan. The fadeaway. It's good from Olsen. Lights out's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Van Vliet outside. Birch kicks to Achua. Here's Dragic. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Dragic. Inside, here's Olsen. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Anunoby with it. Now Anthony defending. They get it again.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not.
Yes, sir. Great call, ref.
The following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Monk. Here's Olsen, trying to get open as Lopez. The shot's good from Olsen. Lights out's got 38 points.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Dragic left side, goes up the baseline, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down it goes. Nice one there from Olsen.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
The dunk by Achua.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lights Out.
An unbelievable. Let up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Monk's checked in. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Jordan. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Van Vliet's got 33 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Anthony in the corner. Here's Olsen. Drives to the hoop. Jordan the pass to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Here's Lopez. Misses the 3. So it's